Hi, I'm Lois Nesbitt. I'm a yoga teacher based in New York City and the Hamptons, and I'm very excited to be coming to Melbourne in June. This will be my second visit to Australia. And I'm offering a new class, a new course this time. It's called Yoga for Special Populations. And I just want to tell you a little bit about that. First of all, what do we mean by special populations? Well, if you've ever taken a group class or taught a group class, it should be pretty obvious that one size does not fit all, that each body in the room comes in with their own genetic code, their own history of sports, activities, accidents, job-related stresses, emotional states. So when we try to teach a group class, it's very challenging to serve all of those different needs. It may be impossible. But in this course, I really want to focus on how we can help each student in a group class, but also I'm going to act as if we have the luxury, which you may have, of targeting specific groups. Say teaching a class yoga for surfers, or yoga for desk workers, or yoga for the elderly. And we'll get really into the strategies and the sequences that can help you build a class that will serve each of those populations. Then when you have someone in one of those groups come to your group class, you'll also be more adept at helping them. And if you are one of those students, you'll know how to handle yourself better in a group class and get more out of it. So I'm going to give you some very concrete examples of how we'll do this, but just a little bit about my own background and why I think this is so important. I've been teaching yoga for about 25 years now, and over the course of that time, I've worked in group classes and private lessons with professional athletes, with surfers, with tennis players, with golfers. I've worked with bikers, spinners. I've worked with people who sit at desks. I've gone into businesses and corporations where people who've never done yoga join me at lunch in their street clothes, and we do what we can. I've worked with elderly people who've never done yoga before. I've worked with people who had psychological disorders, insomnia, anxiety, depression, so forth. And what I've learned is how to tailor yoga to help each of those people. I've also, in the last few years, offered a class called Yoga for Stiff Guys and Gals, which is a gateway class to get people into the studio who think that yoga is not for them. It's been very successful. And I've also run an injury clinic where I've worked with all kinds of things from stiff shoulders to 9/11 first responders, victims of car accidents, people recovering from surgeries, and I've found ways to allow them to heal and to get back in motion using the tools of yoga. So my goal is that there's a place for everybody in our group yoga classes. We just need to be smarter about how and what we teach them, and that's what this course will do.